Sayadaw Buddhassa Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So when last day we stopped at why we are reading the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, I think it is better for us to read Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḻi together with the commentary and sub-commentary. So, because all are the explanation of the words, okay? So, instead of doing separately, so we work Pali. So when we see one Pali word in the Pali Dhammasaṅgaṇī, then we check in the Atthakatha and Tika, okay? That way go together, and also translation also finish at the same time. So then we go to Atthakatha, dukamātikā, page number, paragraph number 1062. 1062 is about the adosa. Okay, adosa is there. So it is in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, they are mentioned adoso, adosana, adosiddhata. It is talking about the adosa. Okay, so 1062. And then after that, they are mentioned mitti, meddayana, meddayiddhata. Anodha, anodhayana, anodhayiddhata. Hide siddha anukampa. So up to that, from the mitti to anukampa, they are the words for the mitta. Okay. Adoso, adosana, adosiddhata, the first three words. And then the last three words, abhyabhado, abhyabhajo, adoso. They are about the adosa. Okay, talking about the adosa. Adosa and metta separately. So here, in that case, mitti, and in the Atthakatha, mitti is explained as a meddayana vasena, mitti, meddayana. You divide the metta in ayana. Okay, meddaya ayana, meddayanam, like that. So if you look at the same time in the Muladika, they are mentioned meddayana vasena di medda farana vasena ayana. So ayana is, as you know, it derived from the root eat. Eat mean to go. I eat to go. So ayana. To go means here, Muladika explained as a farana. Okay, farana was in a spreading. Okay, so ayana means going, it is separate. And then meddayana was in a meddayana was in a di vadavi. Digangadava Vodandi Vadatabam. So Medda. Okay. The word Medda. Meddayana. Muladika Sayadaw explained that the Meddayana is the original word. Even though it should be said as a Meddayana. So making lengthen, having lengthened Digangadava. Okay, meddayana vasena with the a long. Meddayana vasena is said. It should be noted. Okay, meddayana vasena. Meddaya ayana, meddayanam. Okay, we have to say meddaya. Father Dika Sayadaw explained that meddaya of metta, ayanam. Ayanam means approaching. Okay, metta ayanam. So, okay. Metta, medana wa metta ayanam. Oh, Uladika continue to explain that metta, medanam, metta, medanam, metta ayanam. Metta, medana wa metta ayanam. Medana is a mida. Taru is a mida in the sense of a sineha. Okay, sineha was a na. So danja sineha was a na. Okay, medana is a sineha, loving. Okay, by means of a love. So ayana is happening by means of the love. So happening of a metta by means of the love. So that is called metta yana. Okay, metta yana. Midi, medanam. Medana, as you see, it is stickiness. Okay, stickiness. So if someone love the thing or the property or beings, they become a closer. Okay, they try to be closer to one another, even though there is no super glue. They people. So whatever we want, we try to reach there. So that is sina. Okay, midi. The root is mida. Midadi, sinishadi, midda. Okay, so that is about the midi. Middayana was sina. Midi. And then middagaro, middayana. Agara, mena. Okay, the mena. Mena or the loving kindness. Okay, middagaro. This is Athasalini, Athagatam. Middayana wasina midi. So approaching of the midda. Okay, by means of the approaching of the midda, that is called midi. Middagaro, the mena or the loving, it is called middayana. Middaya ayana. Middaya ayidasa. Midda samengino cetasa. Okay, middaya ayidasa. Midda samengino cetasa. Bhawo midda yidadam. So first one is midda yida. Midda plus ayida. Okay. Middaya ayid. Middaya ayidasa. Midda yidada bhawo midda yidadam. And that we have to make bhava dadida. So midda ayida. Midda ayida, we have to divide the midda plus ayida. Midda with the midda. Ayidasa, which happened with the midda. Midda samangino cetasa. Middaya ayidasa, we may not know what does it mean. That's why here Athasalini is blamed. Midda samangino cetasa. So it refers to the citta, consciousness or mind that endowed with the midda, that possess midda. So state of a being with the midda citta. Okay, that they got midda yidada. And then anodha, anudayati, the anodha, anublasta, anudayati. Anudayati here also you can continue to say rakaditi ato. So it is in the sense of the protection. It tends to protect. Okay. It tends to protect. In the word anoda, you have to understand. By saying anudayati, we have to know. Anu plus anu is a prefix. Da is it derived from the root daya. Okay. Daya rakkhane. Okay. Daya root is in the sense of a rakhana, protection. Dayati rakhati. Anu is a no, just a word. Dhatu. Okay, no special meaning. So in that case, anodha. So the root is a dha. That dha is in the sense of a rakhana. Okay. So dha is explained with the deity. Okay. So it means the root is a not daya in the word dha. Okay. But the root dha, and it is in that word in the sense of rakhana. So daya rakhani. So in this case, we have to understand. So anudayati does not explain the root dha. Okay, but the meaning of the root dha, it is explained. Okay, so that sometimes dhatu sawana, dhatu bada sawanana, and then dhatu sawanana we have. If we study sawanana, here anudayati does not explain the word, the root dha, but it explains the meaning of the root dha. We have to understand like this. Anudayati di anodha. Okay. That is in the sense of the protection. Rakati di ato. Anodha garo anodhayana. Okay. Anodha garo anudayana. Anodhagara is a what? In the manner of the protection. So in the Dika, Anodhayanakaro, they are mentioned Anodhayanakaro. So here we have Anodhakaro, but if we look at the Mula Dika, there you can see Anodha di Dhakara Kamanangadawa. Anudayaditi Anudhati Wodabe. Anodhati Dhakara Kamanangadawa Wodam. Okay. So the Rudha is there. That's why we should have the word Anudha. But so dha is augmented or inserted. That's why here we have Anodha di Dhakara Kamanangadawa Wodam. With the dha augmentation, it is said as Anodha. Anodayanagaro di anurakhanagaro. Okay, so that is Dhaya. Okay, Anurakhana. So it is a protection. Rakhana hi dayana. So it is said that protection is called dayana. Okay, dayana. That's why here, Pamarada Sayadaw, he said, he gave his monastery name, not his monastery, he got Dayananda. Okay, Daya is what? The protection. So it is also one of the synonym of the what? Midda. Okay, Middananda, Dayananda, like that. Anudayana. And then Anudayitasa Bhawo, Anudayitattam, the state of it. Anudayitasa, the state of a mind. So that happens in the manner of the protection. Okay, that they go Anudayitata. Okay, the manner or the mind. So that have been in the by means of protection. Anodayitasa, the Anodaya, Ayitasa, and the Anudika, Amuladika, they are mentioned. Okay, Anodaya, Ayitasa, Anodaya, and Ayita. We have to divide. Anodaya, Ayitasa, Anodasaṅgaṇī Cetasa. So Anodaya, Ayitasa refer to the what? As before. So it refers to the consciousness, mind, which possess with the metta, okay, which has a metta. So and then next one is hidesita. Hidesita is explained that hidasa isana bhavena hidesita. So hidesi, so hidesita. Ta is as you see, bhavadatita. So hidesi, first one. Hidesi, we have to divide the hita plus esa. Okay. So in that case, hita esa. Hitam esati silena di hidesi. So hidesi. Hita means welfare or the others. Esana, searching for or looking for. So by means of searching for the benefit of others. So that they call hidesi. So hidesi no bhava hidesita, state of searching for the others' benefit, okay, not for our own benefit. So hidesi in Myanmar, this word is very popular, hidesi. So and in the Mahasi Meditation Center, the main meditation center, we have one of the supporting group, Ubadhaka. That group, that association name is called Hidesi. Okay, Hidesi. So Hidesita. And then Anuka.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
So, but I mean, in the explanation here, the commentator only said hidasa. So how do we know that's the benefit of others?
Hidasa. Yeah. Because Metta, here we can know we are talking about the adosa or Metta. Now simply here is about the Metta. So Metta takes the other people, other sentient being, other beings as object, external object. The Metta, Karuna, Mudita, they take external object. So that from that context, we can know others' benefit. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, that is based on our understanding later on. But I mean, based on the explanation here, it doesn't say anything about our own or others.
So yeah, if we develop a metta, suppose firstly we have to metta, we should not exclude ourselves as well, right? So metta, we have to develop ourselves as well. So Sayadaw here, Bhadatika Sayadaw provide with the bracket to the vai, okay, other of others. Okay.
I see.
Yeah, Bhadatika Sayadaw provide to the vai.
Maybe we can add the Mimi.
So in that, yeah, Mimi also.
那个咪咪那个都太巴那个。
Mimi Dudavai, or other beings. He did see that. So that he did see that. And then Anukambana was in Anukamba. Anukambana was in So Anugamba Ubadaya, last time we already out of compassion. Okay. Kampana means the trembling, shaking. So Anugamba means Anu means properly. So it properly shaking. Anu here mentioned Sayadaw translate as a layo zwa don't low chin e a swan. Okay. So shaking by means of the trembling, shaking properly. Okay. So if we see something, but we other than we are trembling, shaking, other than sometimes improperly. So in that case, Metta will not be. So properly it is Anu. Okay. Here. So this word the Mulatika does not explain anything. Sabbehibi, after that, Athagata explains Sabbehibi imehi vadehi Ubajara Panapada Ubajara Panapada Midda wa Woda. The way all of these words. Only Midda, okay, which reach to the state of Ubajara and Apana. Okay. So neighborhood concentration and also absorption concentration. So if we develop a Midda, so other than we sometimes we may reach to the neighborhood concentration level, and also sometimes we may reach to the absorption concentration level. So the with these words, okay, Middayana, Middayidada, Nodayana, Nodayidada, Hidesida, Nukampa. These words, okay, all of these words, we've had to Metta only Metta. That is, the Metta also, not simply having loving kindness, but we practice meditation. Okay, that reach to the Ubajara Apana. Okay, Ubajara level, Apana level. Metta wa Voda. Sesa Badehi. The remaining words. Logiya Logodaro Adoso Patido. So Adosa is said with the remaining words. Okay, as I told you, previous 3 words, and then the first 3 words and the last 3 words. These 6 words refer to the Adosa, which associate with the Logiya Citta, Lokodara Citta. Okay, Logiya Kusala, Vivipaka, Kiriya Citta, and also Lokodara Citta. So that definitions or separation, specification is given in the Athagata. So that is paragraph number 1062. So let's go to paragraph number 1063. Amoha nede se Dukhi Nyanandi Dukha Saji Panya. That's a very easy. So Panya, wisdom on the Dukkha, truth of the suffering. Dukkha Samudaye di Adi Subi Siwanayo. Okay, so Four Noble Truths. So we can understand whatever Dukkhi Nyana, Dukkha Samudaya Nyana, and so on. Itaja, in these words also, Dukkhi Nyana, etc. So Dukkhi Nyana, Sawana, Samasana, Padiveda, Pajavakana Asu, Badadi. Okay. So in four cases, the jnana, wisdom on the dukkha arises on 4 cases. So one thing is listening. So while we hear about the dukkha, and also samasana, while we reflect, padiveda, we penetrate, and also pajavakana, reflect. Okay, Pajavakana, reflection. Samasana. Samasana, how to translate? Samasana. Samasana. So, Samasandasa, Samasana, Samasana, Samasati. Okay, let me see the word Samasati. Samasati, Tonda Singing, grasp, knows thoroughly or meditate. Here mentioned, know thoroughly, master, meditate. So that they go Samasati. We try to meditate. So in the other day, there arises what the wisdom. That wisdom is a God, dukkhiñāna. So regarding that, Muladika, Sayadaw explained that the Jatipi Dukkha Ade Sunandasa Sawane. Sawana here mentioned. So on hearing. So Sunandasa, for those who listen to the words led by the Jatipi Dukkha in the Dhammasaṅgaṇī Sutta, there is about the Dukkha, Jatipi Dukkha, Gijarabi, Mranambi, like that. So when we listen, when we hear about these words, other day, wisdom arises. So that wisdom is a goal for the dukkhiñāna. And also anicca-dito sammasandasa, sammasani. So when we contemplate, okay, so why we are contemplating on the materiality as anicca, dukkha, anatta. So other day also, okay, the wisdom arises on the dukkha. So Maghina Ita Samohan Vedan Saddha Vedan Sindasa Padiwedi. So Padiweda penetration. So penetrate other that for one who destroy moha, okay, with the mega. Samoha with the mega. So for them, so it means with the mega jita. When mega jita arises, it penetratively understand. So mega jnana on the dukkha. At that time also we have a dukkhi jnana. So pati vijitawa pacavekhandasa pacavakani, having penetratively understood. And then Pachavakhandata, he reflects. So after the attainment of what the mega, he reflects what he has understood, okay, what he has realized. Okay. At that time also there is dukkhiñāna. In this way, Chitusu Kale Su Dukkhiñāna Vadati. So knowledge or wisdom on the dukkha happens in the 4 times, in 4 periods. Okay? 4 occasions, we can simply say 4 occasions. So that it is explained in the Anudika, Muladika. Tatha dukkha samudaya. Similarly, in the case of the dukkha samudaya. So what about the nirodha? Nirodha. Dukkhi jnana, dukkha samudaya jnana, nirodha jnana, dukkha nirodha jnana. On the cessation of the dukkha. The knowledge on the cessation of the dukkha. So in that case, nirodha pana sawana padiveda pacavakana su eva. Okay. In the regarding the knowledge on the cessation of the dukkha, then we can have only 3 occasions. Okay, what is so? Number 1 is a sawana. At the moment of the sawana, listening, hearing. At the moment of the penetrating at the moment of the reflecting. No sammasana. Okay. No sammasana. In that case, no sammasana. Here, Mātikā Sayadaw explain that Vipassanaဉာဏ်ဖြင့်သုံးသပ်၍ရကောင်းသောဒေဝမကတရားမဟုတ်သောကြောင့်သမတနာဉာဏ်မရ Sammasana jnana is not available because it is not Dibumaka Dhamma, not the Dhamma that belong to the three existences, Dhamma, Rupa, Arupa. That should only the Dhamma that belong to the three existences can be contemplated. Okay, Sammasana. But the Nirodha cannot be contemplated. That's why the Sammasana jnana is not available. Mātikā Sayadaw add. So, but the Mulatika does not mention there anything. So, just it agree with the Hetugocchakaṃ. Tathapada Vadaya. So similarly, in the case of the Mega, okay, what is that? Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Ya Padipadaya Jnanam, knowledge on the path leading to the cessation of the suffering. So in that case also similar to the Nirodha, we have only 3 moments or 3 occasions. Jnana arises, wisdom arises. Savana moment, Pativeda moment, and Pajavakana moment. Bobande, the Adita Gotase, Boba is explained with the word Adita past. Anda is a Gotasa, the Gotasa group. Bobande, so it means the Khanda Ayana Dhatu that have been in the past. The past Khanda Ayana Dhatu, past aggregate, past phases, past element. Abrandedi anagata gotase. Abranda is Abrandi jnana means the future khanda ayatana dhatu. Okay. Obanda Abrandi jnana means so khanda ayatana dhatu that have been both in the past and future. The Dubayi. Okay, Bobanda Brandedi, the Dubayi. And then Ida Bajayada, Badaja Samobani Su Dhammi Su Jnanam. So that is Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. So here Ada Salini explained that Ayam Bajayo, Idam Bajayopanam, this is the cause. Ayam Bajayo, this is the cause. Idam Bajayopana, this is the effect, cause and effect. Imam Badeja, so depending on the cause, Idam Nebadam, the result of the effect have been. So in this way, Idi A1, Pajaye Suja, Pajayopana Dhami Suja, Jnanam, so the wisdom on the causes, and also wisdom on the Pajayopana Dhamma results. So Pajayesu Vivadudi, it is explanation for the Ida Pajayata. Pajayopana Dhammesu explain the word Paticca Samuppannesu. Okay. So if we say Paticca Samuppanna, Paticca Samuppanna is effect. Okay. Paticca Samuppanna is an effect. Ida Pajayata Paticca Samuppanna is in that case we can say cause and effect, causal relationship. So the knowledge on the causal relationship, so that is called Ida Pajayata Paticca Samuppannesu Dhammesu Jnanam. Okay. That is about the what? About the Okay, 1063 amoha. Okay, alova adasa amoha finish. Then it goes to the jump one paragraph. Tata Gadame Deyo Akusala Hedu Lobo Dosomo. This one, this sentence paragraph not explained because very easy. So 1065 in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi. The Tata Gadamo Lobo Loba is explained. Okay, there are many words. Rago, Sarago, and so on. So many different aspects of the loba, different manner. Okay, and so the loba can be understood in many different ways. Here, loba nidhi se bihita nagata nambarana yamato. So in the loba nidhi is position of the loba. Yam ato, this is the meaning of the new words. Meaning of the words that has not yet appeared, okay, not before, not appeared before, okay, not appeared, anagata. So because in the Jedo Badaganda, okay, loba, about the loba, many explanations are given. Here, commentator figured only the new words. Okay, so here first one is rago, ranjana wasina rago, ranjati, that's why okay, like a dye. So if we want to color, if we want to make a color to the clothes, so we have to use a dye. So if we put our cloth on that liquid, then it already attached or stick the color absorbed into the water, into the cloth. So also here raga is have been like this. Ranjana wasina. That's why Sonja rago ragami. So because of that, it is it absorbs, no, it cling to. That's why it is called raga. Balawa ranjanatina sarago. So heavily, okay, heavily attached. So in the sense of a strong attachment, that's a called saraga. So anunayo, another word is anunayo. Anunaya. Naya is, as you see, it derived from the root ni. Okay, ni means to lead. Okay, to lead. Anunaya wasina. So in that case, in the case of a sarago, Bhadadika theology explained that sarago, we have to divide the sam rago with the nese. Okay, sam rago. Sam is in the sense of the busa. Okay, busa means balawa. Okay, busa is a balawa. So raga is the ranjana. Some prefix is what? In the sense of a busa or balawa, so strong. So that is explained in the Bhadadika theology. Then we go to Anunaya. Anunaya nado. We say to Sadhana Anunaya nado Anunayo. Anunaya. On the objects, we say Yesu. Sadhana, sentient beings. Anunayadi. Anu, repeatedly, nayadi leads. Because it tends to lead repeatedly. It tends to lead the beings, sentient beings repeatedly to the objects. So that's why it is called Anunaya. Anunayadi, the Anunayo. We have to make Vigaha like this. And then anuroda, anurojati, anuroda. Okay, anurojati, what is the meaning? Anuroda, anurojati, it desires, okay? It desired or it follows. So that's why it is called anuroda. So sometimes raga and dosa, loba and dosa. So they are explained with the word anuroda and viroda. So anuroda is following, viroda means going against. So anuroda is for the explanation for the, it is used as a synonym for the loba. So if we have a loba, we follow. If we have attachment, we follow. So whatever they ask you do. Because even though there are difficulties, but we trying to follow. So because of the loba attachment. So that they go anuroda. Viroda means going against, because we don't like. Okay, that's why we don't follow. That is about the dosa, they going against. So anurojati, the anuroda means the following. Kamediti ato, it desires. Okay, so it desires. It tends to love. Okay, that's why it is called anuroda. So anubhava ruda dhatu. Okay, anuroda is anubrivis. The root is ruda. Ruda is in the sense of HR. Okay, HR. So next one. Yatha gataji bhawe satta etaya nandam sayam wa nandadi di nandi. Okay, nandi. So nandi and nandi rago. Okay, mula dika sayadaw Dr Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, they are mentioned. First what is a nandi, next what is a nandi rago. Okay, here also. Nanda sayam wa nandadi di nandi. Edaya nandandi di nandi. Okay. So karana sadhana and kadu sadhana. Okay. Yatha kataji bhawe in whatever existence. So sentient beings find delights through the loba. Okay, through the loba. That's why that loba is called nandi. And also this loba is a find delight in the existences. That's why it is also called nandi. So nandi is a loba. And then nandi ja sa ranjanati na rago jadi nandi rago. Kamadariya. Sanalong. Yeah, kamadariya samasa. Duja. So in the middle there is a dasavanama pronoun, then that is nandi itself is raga, because it is in the sense of the clinging. So that's why nandi and raga only one then. So nandi also refer to loba, raga also refer to the loba. Nandi, that's why sometimes that nandi raga is translated as what? Lustful desire. Okay, lustful desire. Nandi raga. Lustful attachment also okay. Lustful attachment. If we say raga, raga is not just a desire. So nandi and raga. Tata ekasmai aramani saking upana dana nandi. Or here, nandi and nandi raga, the difference. Mulat Atagata trying to make it. Nandi is what? Tata ekasmai aramani. Amandi do was on one object. Second Uppana Tanna Nandi. So Tanna craving arises one time. The first time, one time arises, that they call Nandi. The Puna Puna Upajamana Nandi Rago Devotati. So if something happen again and again, if love attachment happen again and again, so that they go Nandi, it become a Nandi Raga. So then next one is a Chittasa Saragodi. Okay. Chittasa Saragodi. Your hitter, Malawa Ranjanatina, Saragodi Vodo. So now Sadasa. But Chittasi was Saragodi at all. So in the Dhammasaṅgaṇīpāḷi, there you may see Chittasa Sarago. Okay. So Chitta, not only Saraga already mentioned before. Okay. But here mentioned with the Chittasa Sarago. With this word, commentator explained that the Buddha used Chittasa Sarago. He trying to, with this specification, specific words, chitta, it prevents satta. It is not the attachment of the sentient being, but the attachment of the lobha, attachment of the chitta, consciousness. So your hitta balawa ranjanatina saragodi vodo. So previously, the word saraga, okay, strong attachment has been said. So that strong attachment is not the strong attachment of the sentient beings, but the strong attachment of the conscious mind. That meaning, in order to explain that, so this is what Chittasa Sarago is said. So next one is HND Edaya Aramananidi Icha desire. Icha means desire. HND Edaya Aramananidi Icha. Here is not a simple desire, but attachment. So with this attachment, we desire, people desire for the objects. Aramanani Ichandi. That's why it is called Icha. Bahala Kilesa Bhavena. So Bahala Bahu. Bahala, where it is. Okay, Bahala. Together. Bahala Bahu. Very thick. Okay, strong. Kilesa Bhavena, because of the strong defilements. So Mochandi, so people are deluded. Okay, deluded. Mochandi. So that's why, because of the cause, so the craving is the cause for the delusion of the people. Okay, so that's why it is called mocha. Not only people, but being, all living beings. So karana mochandi edayadi mocha, we get the craving lova. So giledawa prinetapidawa. Kahana wasina ajosana adi osana. We have to divide. Osana is the end. So that's why adi is explained with the giledawa, and then osana is explained as a prinetapidawa kahana. Avasana. So Prinita Piṭaka means making the end. So having swallowed, Ajosana is in Myanmar we call Ajosanam. Ajosana. Giledawa having swallowed, Prinita Piṭaka having made to finish. Okay. Gehana Vasina by means of taking the object. So that's why it is called Ajosana. So this what? Ajosana, Adi Osana. So if Abhidhamma is there, it is like something like the word. It swallows human sentient beings. So imina saddha gejandi gedan abajandi di gedo. Gedo. The root is a gidu. Gidu is geda. Geda. So with this loba, saddha sentient being gejandi. So they have a strong desire, extremely, they want so much. Okay, that's why it is called Geda. So they reach to the state of maybe hunger. They are hungry. People are hungry or greedy. Okay, Geda. Geda is better to say greedy. So we desire so much. We want so much for the others. So if we reach to that state, that they call Geda. So it is that the root is a Gitu in the sense of Atikama, extreme desire. Okay, extreme desire. So if we want to get something, we try to get it. So without getting, we don't eat, we don't sleep, and so on. So that is Geda. So also Geja. So I know you haven't seen the word Geja. Geja is a kind of a god. So it eats the corpse.
Called vulture.
Yes, vulture. Geja Guda.
Yeah.
Geja Guda. Mountain. Vacha's peak. Vacha's peak. Yeah, because they are very hungry. Hungry but not angry but hungry birds. Geda. Bhala Dena wa Gedo. Yeah, Bhala means thickness. So the quality, how do you say? No, not the quality. The power, the strength. Okay, the strength of the loba is very, very thick, very strong. That's why it is called Bhala Geda. Bhala Dena wa Gedo. To get the appeal. Okay. Now it is example is given here as a what? Gedan wa Bawana Santam. Bawana Santam. Bawana Santam means thick forest. Okay, thick forest. Geda and Bawana Sanda, it refer to the thick in the sense of the thickness. Here also, loba, intensity of the loba is so big, so thick. So that is called Geda. Anandara Badam Upasaka Badi Upasaka Wasena Vadidam. Anandara is Pali Geda. Okay, Pali Geda. Upasaka Wasena Vadida. That is one way. So no meaning. Pali has a no meaning, just a Geda in the sense of the Geda. Too much hunger. And also another main explanation is Pali is derived from the Bari. Okay, like a parida. Pari is in the sense of a samanda. So here mention Sayadaw Bhagina. Sayadaw, mostly samanda do. Do suffix is added to the pronoun sabba. Sayadaw from all directions, from all aspects. Bhagina. Sayadaw Bhagina. Bhaga means a portion, in every portion, so in every aspect. Veda is strong attachment. So that Sayadaw Bhaga Gita is a called Pali Gita. So with this explanation, we can understand that because we don't have a Pali preface, what we have is a Pali preface. Ra, okay, Ra change into La, okay, so we get the Pali Gita. And also next word is Sanjandi Idinadi Sango Sanja, okay, Sanj. So with this loba, people attach to it, attach to something, attach to the objects. That's why it is called Sanga. And also Leganathina. Leganathina. Legana means stick, in the sense of a stick, sticking. So if we put something on the wall, then so it attached to it. So in that sense also it is called Sangha. Osidana Thina Bingo, Osidana sink. So Binga is, as you see, it is loba, it is in the sense of the loba. Binga is a mud. Okay. If you go to the muddy land, so your food, you will be swallowed or you will sink into the earth, into the muddy land. So also, if we have a lava, so we will be sink. We will sink into the that object, or our mind sink into the lava. Osidana. That's why it is very similar to the benga mat. That's why lava is called benga. Agadana wasina eja. Okay, agadana wasina. Agadana means bringing or dragging. So eja. Or here we can say what the sea juice. Okay, because in the sense of if we have a lava, so lava seduce us, okay, to want to get something. So that's why it is called Ija. Ija. Swinging the swinging G swanja. So it dragging, it trying to attract. Okay. That's why it is called he man the here mentioned example is giving Eja Iman Buddhism Parikadati Tasa Dasi Wa Bawasa Abhinebadiya. So Abhinebadiya, the he walk down, it is the truth. Because it is said, commentator firstly is bring Agadana Wasina Eja. It is called Eja because in the sense of the, by means of the bringing or attracting. So then that what is compounded with the, with the statement that, with the some statement, Eja Iman Buddhism Parikadati. Eja is a craving, attachment, Parikadati, to attract the man, this man. Tasa Dasiwa Abhinebadiya. So do be born in this, in that life. Okay. So we have attachment to be born in a happy destiny as a human being, or in a rich family, or high family, and so on. So in this way, so it is not because of the other, but attachment. So that's why it is called aja. So Vanjanathina Maya, Loba is called Maya. Vanjana, cheating, deceiving. So because in the sense of deceiving, even though it is not beautiful, but if we have a Loba attachment, so it makes us to think as beautiful or as attractive. So it is because it is in the sense of what deceiving or frauding. That's why it is called Maya. Loba is a Maya. What does it mean? Sadhana Janinatina Janika. It is also called Janika. Okay. Loba is a Janika. Janaika. Jananatina. What does it mean? Okay, in the cyclic suffering or repeated suffering. Vada sadhana jananatina, because it caused to happen beings in the cyclic suffering. That's why it is called janika. Janedidi janika, we have to make causative. Okay, causative. Got to it is also confirmed with the evidence in the from the Samyutta Nikaya. Tanna janeti purisam citta massa vidavati. So Tanna janeti purisam. Tanna craving purisams beings janeti cause to happen. Asa, Chitta Masa, Chitta Asa of this being, Chitta mind, Vidavati, and from life to life. So it means our mind inclined to the another life because of the craving. It is said in the Samyutta Nikaya. So then next one, Sanjanani. What does it mean? Sadde, Dokhena, Sanyo, Jayamana, Janediti, Sanjanani. Sanjanani is there. Sanjanani, you can say San plus Jana. Okay. The word San is here is playing with the Sanyo, Jayamana. So making of Sanyojana. Sanyojana means tying. So to tying. Okay, to tying someone. To die sentient beings. So in the samsara. Okay. So with the dukkha. And also it happens to be so because of craving or attachment. So we tie to sentient beings are died, okay, in the samsara dukkha. That's why it is called sanjanani. So gadana thena saivini gadana. Gadana is a suing because in the sense of suing, dana is a called, loba is a called su saivini. So it tends to sue, okay, like a tailor. So tailor. Here also, Rasalini explained that ayahi. What does it mean? Sadde, Chuti Padisandi was saying, Savati, Kadedi. Okay. So this is a craving, Savati, Kadedi. So sue sentient beings in the samsara, in the vada, repeated suffering by means of the birth and death and birth. So that's why it is called Savini. So here also explanation is Tona Garo Viya, Pilotika, 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 in old clothes. Okay, with the one old cloth, with the another old cloth. So like a Tona Gara here means the tailor. Okay, tailor, so they like who sew a cloth. So this is craving is like a tailor. They try to sue sentient beings in the existence and the suffering. Tasama Gadanatina Sevini Devoda, therefore it is called Sevini in the sense of a suing. Aneka Bagara Visaya Jalam. So that is talking about the Jalini. Aneka Bagara Visaya Jalam. And another comma. Tana Vipandita Niwisa Sankhada wa Jala Masa Ati di Jalini. Jalan Asa Ati di Jalini. Jala means what? Net. Or yeah, like a fisher means a net. Or the net to catch the birds or animals and so on. So Jalini, Jalan Asa Ati Jalini. Because it has a craving has a many network. many network. Aneka Bagara Visaya Jala. Okay. Aneka Bagara Visaya Jala. Yeah. Aneka Bagara, many Visaya Jala. The net or the objects. And also Asa Atiti. So Visaya Jala Asa Atiti. Okay, Jalini, other than Jala refer to the object. Okay. So craving has a many nests of objects. That's why it is called Jalini. So another explanation is Tanna Vipandita Niwesa Sankhatan Jala. In that case, the Jala refer to the what? Tanna Vipandita. So Vipandita means Pandita, Pandana, Pandana, Japlan, Jidam, like that. Pandana means trembling, shaking. So Pandita means something that has been shaking by craving. Okay. We Pandita in many different ways. So something that has been shaking by shaking in different ways by craving. And also Niwesa. The Niwesa is what? Niwesati settle. Okay. Niwesati means settle. Our mind settle on the objects. Okay. So settlement, it is also called Jala. And also Vipandita, Dana Vipandita. So something that has been shaking in various ways by means of Dana, that is also called Jala. So the craving has many such a network. That's why it is called Jalini. Here in that case, Mula Dika Sayadaw explained that Tana Vipandita Niwe so Athasata Tana Vicharita Di Bhavena Tana Bhavati Yewa. So it is called Tana Bhavati. Tana Vipandita Niwe sa means a happening of a Tana. Okay. As what? Athasata Dana Vicharita Di Bhavena. Okay. So with the Athasata Dana also, you already know that in Myanmar we got Dana sit shit. They have 108 craving. So we have a 3 Kamadana, Bhavadana, Vibhavadana, 3 craving. So we multiply by the 6 objects. And then the result we multiply again by the 3 tenses, past, present, and future. And then we multiply by the Agasandana, Indana, and Istana. So in this way we get a 108 craving. So these are the Vijjarita, the way in which craving goes around. Okay, Vijjarita. In this way, so Dana's cravings, what network of the craving is so broad. Okay, so something that has such a network is called Jalini. Okay, Jalini. So it is also talking about the craving. So craving is a lobha explained. The Buddha explained a lobha in many different ways. So because the lobha has lobha is very good at the cheating. So that's why the Buddha said what? So when he attained the enlightenment, at that time, the Buddha added the word Aneka Jati Sansaram Sanda Vaisa Anevisa. So Anevisan. So we cannot, because he cannot catch craving. That's why he has gone many existences. Because craving is very good at hiding. Okay, when you look at the here craving, then it goes behind you and then trying to hide. So that's why my craving here, the Buddha explained a lot. So also many other explanations are there. So it is interesting to know about the many aspects of the craving. So with this, we will conclude for today. So thank you so much for listening. Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Daitadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay, see you.
Good night,
Good night.
Sayadaw.
Yes, see you.